I'm Joseph Quijano, certified financial planner, and I want to welcome you to season number 3 of the Fireside Chats, episode number 4. You're going to love it.
That's right, and I'm Jordan Quijano. The topic today is the cost of leaving your 401ks behind. And this happens all the time. We're talking about when you leave an employer, you built up a retirement account with them, and what do you do most times? A lot of people just leave it, and they don't even think twice, and then they go work with somebody else. Just having that account sit behind, as we call, as an orphan 401k, and having no control over it. So how to avoid losing money is what we're going to be talking about today, because this is a crucial point to keep that money in your control, to keep it making money, and to be able to call the shots on if you want to sell, put it somewhere safe. But before we get started, please go right down below, give us a like, subscribe to our video. We're always trying to put out fresh content every 2 weeks to be able to help get you ahead financially. This is free educational information that we should all be taught. And what are we doing here? We're trying to provide it and be the teachers today. So thank you.
That is right, Jordan. You know, I just read a statistic saying that there's about $1.3 trillion left behind on all 401ks. And guess who's making the money? The company holding your 401k is the company making the money. You're not making the money anymore.
That's right.
So that means you still have to pay fees.
Of course.
Right? And you have to actually weather the storm financially if the market goes down.
And you have no control over that.
No control.
That's
Think
right.
about that.
So most people, I mean, you are able, when you do leave an employer, to take it, if you do have a new job, and roll it over to your new employer. But a lot of times, it's not that quick. A lot of people might take a few months to find their new position. And this is really why the money gets left behind. People might take 2 or 3 months and they don't have their new job set up yet. And so they don't even think about rolling that 401k back over. It doesn't come to their mind. So if you can avoid this pitfall, it's gonna save you not only those fees that you're just letting your money sit there, but also the loss of the market. If the market starts to go down and tank, which I hate to say it right now, it's not doing the best. And for anybody who has a 401k from an old employer, just sitting there, well, guess what? You can't call them up and say, hey, put it into something more secure, sell it off, put it into a fixed account. They're gonna tell you that, sorry, you left the employer, the money's sitting here, you need to roll it over into your own plan. This is what we focus on. We want to get your control of your plan back in your hands so that you can make these decisions and not let the money sit at the Bayside.
It is just like rescuing your money away from the danger of the stock market and putting it into safety. Now, a lot of people may not know, Jordan, that they can actually roll that account, that old 401k, into their own personal IRA.
Right.
You know, they don't know that. And this is why we're doing this video, because we want to make sure that people watching the video understand and they know that there's danger where they have their money. And you know, we have had people, haven't we, that lost over $100,000 in less than 30 days today.
Just from sitting there.
From sitting there.
With no control. And you're right, this happens all the time, you know? And so the benefits of rolling it into your own IRA is what would happen. Or if it's a Roth 401k, you're gonna roll it over into your own Roth IRA, is huge. Because ultimately, you're actually moving this qualified plan that usually has a lot of rules, you know, that you can't touch it, you have to have hardships, you can only access it if you take a loan out of your 401k, you have to pay it back on a certain level. Well, if you have your own IRA, the beautiful part is now you can roll it over, still avoid or postpone the taxes, but now you have a little bit more control of it. If you do absolutely need to tap that cash or have access to it, you're not gonna have to follow those rules that your 401k plan administrator had before. This is now your own individual retirement account, your IRA, that you can call the shots. But I do warn you, keep it as what it's intended for. If it's meant for retirement, try to preserve it for retirement. This is gonna help you in the long run for keeping that income at retirement time as big as possible. And we can help you with this with our guaranteed pension account.
Yeah, and the guaranteed pension account that you're talking about, Jordan, has many, many, many wonderful benefits. I mean, let me just go through just a few of them, okay?
That's right.
Number one, people will get a bonus just to transfer their money. Just in case they lost money in the stock market, our companies will pay up to 12% depending on your state that you have a residence on.
Right.
But up to 12% immediately will go into your account, day one basically, to start building money for you.
When you're talking about this bonus, it can help make up for any losses that you've had in the account, whether it's just been sitting there, getting hit by the volatility of the stock market. Well, now you get that 12% bonus and it'll bring your account right back to where it was. And that way you don't have to wait and pray for the market to be back to what it was before it went down. Now you can roll it over and have a good conscience about it. So that's a huge benefit. The second one, and this is what amazes people, is that you can actually grow your retirement account without losing money due to the stock market volatility. In other words, you can get the upside growth without the downside risk. I'm going to say that again. Your account can grow when the market's up, but anytime the market comes down or crashes, your account locks in. You don't have to write it down. And that's what this guaranteed pension account does. You're able to get the upside protection, grow your account to what the market returns. Once that market comes down or crashes, you lock in and you stay level just for when the market picks up again, then you'll go from there.
You know something? I just had a review that I did with a client that actually, he actually went ahead and purchased a guaranteed pension account 2 years ago,
Beautiful.
right? And you know, the stock market has been doing really well for the last 10 years. But then we went into a bear market here recently, and people are losing money left and right. And he said, you know, my account is safe. I can see that I haven't made a lot of money, but I didn't lose any money. And you know what? That to me is huge.
It is. You don't have to make up for those losses.
Right. And that brings me to the third benefit, Jordan, and that is a guaranteed income or a guaranteed pension check for the rest of your life. Think about that. Now, this is, you got to remember this is a retirement plan. You got to use it for what it's supposed to be used for. This is not a savings account. This is a retirement account that if you wait a few years and just let it build with the market going up without you losing any money, you're going to have a large pool of money, and you will be able to get a guaranteed, listen to my words, guaranteed check that will go for the rest of your life for as long as you live. Now how beautiful is that, Jordan?
It is. It's wonderful because one of the biggest fears we all have that we're scared to face is, am I going to have enough money to carry me through the rest of my retirement years? Or am I going to have to go back to work? I mean, this is a true fear, and it's a real one. Anybody should be fearful of this because of inflation, the market going down, volatility, cost of living increasing in Colorado here, but any state. I mean, this is a real issue. So when you have a guaranteed pension, like what we're talking about, that'll pay for the rest of your life, no matter how long you live, that is peace of mind. And this is what you need for the foundation of your retirement plan. So great benefit. Now, the other bells and whistles, and this is kind of the final benefit with it, is it also has some long-term care protection. So if you ever need living assistance, nursing home, guess what? This product has it built into it. I've had so many clients tell me that they love that they have an income, they have growth, they also have long-term care protection, and there's a death benefit tied to it for if they pass away. And it's all in one product. They don't have to have 4 or 5 different products and get 4 or 5 different fees from all these different products. That's huge. One product, and it covers multiple bases. So you have a 401k, if you have an IRA, if you have any money that's in the market, whether it's from a previous employer that you left or even your current employer, we could still help you. If you have money that's at risk, give us a call right now. Look at the phone number below or visit our website at mymoneymyway.com and sign up so that we can give you a call completely free, no cost, no obligation, and just find out if we can help you rescue your money. I'm Jordan Quijano.
And I'm Joseph Quijano, and I want to thank you for watching this wonderful video. We appreciate you, And we want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it. We want you to like our channel, and we want you to actually hit that notification bell. So that way you will be notified when the next video will take place. We will try to put at least 2 videos, 2 new topics per month, so you can get all the financial education that you need to get ahead financially in today's economy. Again, I'm Joseph Quijano, and I thank you for watching.
Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.